Yes, guys. Topic number 4 is the rumor. There's a big rumor that Jodie Comer has been cast as Fantastic Four's Sue Storm. Sue Storm is obviously Reed Richards' wife in the Fantastic Four. If this is true, this then kiboshes the noise about Krasinski and Emily Blunt being cast.
Emily Blunt.
Yeah, which is his wife, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Brilliant actress.
Yeah. Listen, they were all the fans' number one casting for that. But let me just read this from CBR quickly. It says a new rumor suggests that Free Guy's Jodie Comer will be announced by Marvel Studios at D23 to be playing Invisible Woman at in the Fantastic Four movie. YouTuber and film critic John Campea suggested that Jodie Comer will be playing Sue Storm, Invisible Woman, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe Fantastic Four movie. Campea made the claim during the September 7th episode of the John Campea Show. There's been one report going around that I want to throw a little bit of fuel on the fire, the film critic said, before revealing that Killing Eve and Free Guy star Jodie Comer will likely be announced by Marvel Studios at D23 as part of a Fantastic Four cast in the role of Invisible Woman. He added that he has been hearing Comer's name attached to the role for the last 2 months, though he cautioned his viewers that he had also heard other names for Sue Storm during that time. However, Comer is seemingly the frontrunner for Invisible Woman, and with Marvel's D23 panel slated for Saturday, September 10th, Marvel fans won't have to wait long to see if Campea's claim is correct. We won't go into the history.
Yeah.
That's enough. You're more familiar with Jodie Comer's work than both of us.
Yeah.
What do you think about this news? What do you think it's true first? And if it's true, what do you think about her casting?
She is a brilliant actress.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that because that's what I think, and I'm saying it with my chest. This is very different to what she does.
Yes.
You know, this is very different. But I don't think it's beyond her because she's so good.
No.
Because she's so good at what she does. I'd like to see her do it because of her come up. She's from the UK.
Yeah.
You know, what did you say? Stephen Graham
Stephen
brought
Graham brought her in, man.
So, for those that can't remember, she's in Killing Eve with Sandra Oh. And Sandra Oh's fantastic as well.
Oh, she's fantastic.
Just putting that out there. Sandra Oh. And these two on-screen chemistry, amazing. But, I'd never in a million years would have picked her.
It's funny because I watched that show. Was it the other day?
Which one?
John Campea's show.
Yeah.
Because we're big John Campea watchers. And I remember him saying he's hurt. So he didn't read it anywhere.
Yeah.
But because obviously he's got a lot of insiders, right?
Yeah.
And he said that he heard it from one person who has steered him right and sometimes and who steered him wrong sometimes.
Right.
But then he heard it from 2 other people who have steered him right plenty of times.
Right.
So he said it's too much of a coincidence for it not to be somewhat true.
Right.
But he can't take it as 100%, but he's probably thinking it's true. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
You being as familiar as I am with her, just from Free Guy, what do you think about this news?
Well, to Leon's point, like where Leon said she hasn't kind of entered into this kind of material, Free Guy was almost like a step to it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit. And she had a cameo, I just read about the cameo in Star Wars. She had a cameo with Rey's mother in that as well.
Okay.
So she's kind of been, clawing at the door for a little bit, saying,
Disney,
I want to go this route.
Ding,
now,
ding, ding.
We all want to be knocking that doorbell.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot there's attached to it.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, she is a hell of a talent. What she did in Free Guy, when she's playing, obviously, the assassin, or the hitman, hit girl, if you like, in the virtual world, and then when she's playing a computer programmer outside, and her ability to flip-flop between those two characters and make them so different and so strong, and also on top of that, to create a great accent. And Liam, you said about the Russian one she's done before.
in Killing Eve.
Yeah, she can do the American really well. English, British, because she's Scouse.
But I'm RP.
RP. She could RP. she's killing it. She's killing it. She does this accent thing.
So with that being said, like, to me, as much as it feels like a left field casting, she's 29 years old. She's coming up. Like, Marvel do this. We know this. They've done this so many times before.
Yeah.
They look for the person that's
that talent.
just
on the cusp.
of making it big time. I mean, she's been nominated. I don't know if she's won BAFTAs or not, but she's been nominated a few times now for Killing Eve and stuff like that. So she's been knocking at that door. And this, for me, Emily Blunt's kind of had a limelight now. She's been there, you know. She's been Mary Poppins. She's been in the films with The Rock. She's done all those things. She hasn't done this yet. So if anything, this is going to introduce her to those that haven't seen Killing Eve and didn't really catch Free Guy, if there were any of those people out there. This is going to really kind of push her forward. And as you said before, hard-working talent. Graham brung her in. She deserves it. So I'm all for it. I wanted this. I'm not gonna lie. I did want to see Blunt and Krasinski just because it's become so synonymous with the look of that role.
Yeah, and then also when we saw Krasinski in Doctor Strange 2, as Mr. Fantastic. In a multiverse. So,
but this makes me think they're now gonna that was just for that film.
I do believe that. And John Campion did, bigging up John Campion again. He did call it. He did say that was just for that film. I echo what you guys said. She's not the first name that I would have thought of, but then once you've heard that name, you're like, actually, she kind of, if you look at her, she fits the Sue Storm. But she fits the Sue Storm. If you wanted to talk about an actor or actress who looks like Sue Storm, like that, she would fit the bill. Do you know what I mean? She has. I haven't seen Killing Eve, nor have you, but we've seen Free Guy. Obviously, I know you've seen Free Guy as well, and she was awesome in Free Guy.
Oh, yeah.
She was awesome. I was impressed with her accent work. I was impressed with everything she did in there. That's the only thing I've got of reference, but I've heard her name time and time again, so I know she is a very competent actor.
Well, she just did the Ridley Scott one with Matt Damon, and the one that didn't do well, but the period one, the Crusade or whatever it was, the last one.
Okay.
She's the lead in that.
Oh,
and that's
really?
Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Adam Driver, and she's the lead in that.
Right.
There you go.
So I actually do believe that, because I think John Campion's source. John Campion has very good sources. He's gotten a lot of stuff right in the past, and he wouldn't speak on something if he didn't have, if he wasn't. Not that he was sure, but if he didn't think more than not that this was true. Do you know what I mean?
He normally goes to people that are informed in the right area.
Yeah, so, exactly. And one thing I will say, which actually, because you mentioned Blunt, which makes me believe it is her, is Blunt doesn't actually want the part.
Yeah, she's been interviewed enough times.
Yeah, she doesn't. She actually
a big interest for it.
Exactly. She doesn't. She doesn't actually want it.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a problem to have.
Well, remember, rich people problem.
Yeah, I don't want to be Blade. That's fine. I don't want to be James Bond. You know what I mean?
But yeah, she's not really bothered about having that part. I don't think Krasinski's as in that camp, but yeah. But yeah, I believe she is going to be Sue Storm, and we'll touch on that a little bit later as well when we go into our next topic, which is about D23. But yeah, I mean, I'm. She's an actor on a come up. She's really good. Like we said, Stephen Graham, who's another fantastic actor,
brilliant.
Brought her into his agent at Independent, Jane Epstein. Jane Epstein, if you're watching, you know what I mean. Like,
come on, Jane.
Yeah, and she put her in, man. She's shining. So listen, let's see. I mean, D23 is this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we should be getting some Marvel news, some big Marvel news, I reckon. But we'll go on that in the next topic. But guys, what do you think? Do you think that Jodie Comer is going to be the next Sue Storm? Leave some comments down below and let us know what you think, yeah?
There we go.